how a balance sheet will look like. In previous sessions, we have understood what the balance sheet would convey, but we have not seen the structure of it. See, the balance sheet will have sources on one side and the users on the other side. So the first element will be sources of funds, which can also be called as equity and liability. Here the equity talks about the owner's portion and liability talks about the outsider's portion. So the equity can also be called as shareholders funds, and they'll be basically share capital and reserves and surplus. As already explained, share capital is a direct contribution of the owners and reserves and surplus are indirect contribution of the owners. So this is one segment in liability. The other segment would be outsiders funds. Outsiders funds can be bankers funds and creditors funds. So these four combinations are possible or would be the maximum possible in any liability side of the balance sheet. So we'll have the total here. Then these sources of funds will be used for creating assets, right? So we'll call it as uses of funds, which can also be called as assets. So assets can be classified into two. One is non-current asset and two is current asset. So what is the difference between the non-current and current? Current asset is something where you can convert those assets into cash within a period of 1 year, and non-current asset is something where you cannot convert within 1 year. Simple example can be, say the business unit have land, building, machinery, equipment, everything, where they are acquired with an intention to use it for a longer period and they don't have any idea to sell, and even if they have idea to sell, they'll not be able to identify the buyer immediately because they may not be in the business of selling land, building, equipment, right? So in those cases it will take more than 1 year to get cash for those assets. So they'll be called as non-current assets, and current assets are those assets which can be converted into cash within 1 year period. Simple example can be money parked in deposits, cash parked in fixed deposits like that, then cash locked in the form of inventory, cash locked in the form of advances, debtors. All these are those assets which can be converted into cash within a period of 1 year. So this is the simple structure